You feed your dog, you walk them, you give them toys, a warm bed, maybe even let them sleep on the couch. But here's the question that keeps you up at night. Is my dog truly happy? Not just surviving, but actually living a joyful, fulfilled life. Most owners look for tail wags and assume everything's fine. But happiness in dogs goes much deeper than that. Today we're revealing 7 signs, backed by science and animal behavior research, that prove your dog isn't just content. They're thriving. And sign number 2. It's so subtle, so easy to miss, that even experienced dog owners overlook it completely. Sign number 1. They have a healthy appetite and enjoy their meals. A truly happy dog eats with enthusiasm, not frantically, not anxiously, but with genuine enjoyment. They approach their food bowl with interest, eat at a steady pace, and finish their meal without stress. This might seem basic, but appetite is one of the clearest windows into a dog's emotional state. Research from the University of Lincoln School of Life Sciences found that dogs experiencing chronic stress, anxiety, or depression often show changes in eating behavior, either eating too little, too much, or displaying food-related anxiety. A happy dog, on the other hand, has a balanced relationship with food. They're excited when it's mealtime, but not obsessively so. They eat calmly, don't guard their food aggressively unless there's a specific training issue, and maintain a healthy weight. Watch how your dog eats. Do they wag their tail when you prepare their meal? Do they chew their food rather than gulp it down in panic? Do they sometimes leave a little bit behind, confident that food will always be available? These are signs of security and contentment. A dog who trusts that their needs will be met, who feels safe in their environment, eats like someone who's genuinely happy to be alive. Sign number 2. They seek out quiet time alone, and you almost never notice. This is the sign most owners miss, and it's huge. A truly happy dog doesn't need to be glued to you 24/7. In fact, they regularly choose to spend time alone, in their own space, doing their own thing. Maybe they wander off to lie in a sunny spot by the window. Maybe they retreat to their bed in another room for a nap. Maybe they just sit quietly in the hallway, watching the world go by. Most people think a happy dog is always by their side, always seeking attention. But that's not happiness, that's often anxiety or insecurity. A dog who feels genuinely content and secure doesn't need constant reassurance. They know you're there. They trust you'll be available when they need you. So they feel free to just be. A 2019 study published in Applied Animal Behavior Science examined the relationship between canine independence and emotional well-being. Researchers found that dogs who exhibited secure attachment, meaning they were bonded to their owners but also confident when alone, showed lower stress markers and higher overall quality of life indicators than dogs who displayed anxious or overly dependent behaviors. Here's what to look for. Does your dog sometimes choose to nap in a different room than you? Do they occasionally ignore you when you call, not out of defiance but because they're genuinely relaxed and content doing their own thing? Do they seem perfectly fine when you're home, but not directly interacting with them? These aren't signs of indifference, they're signs of a dog who feels so safe, so secure, so happy that they don't need to monitor you constantly. That's emotional health. That's true happiness. Sign number 3. They play, even when you're not initiating it. A happy dog plays spontaneously, not just when you throw a ball or wave a toy, but on their own. They grab a toy and toss it in the air. They do a play bow to another dog at the park. They zoom around the yard for no reason other than it feels good. This self-initiated play is a massive indicator of joy. Play behavior in dogs is directly linked to positive emotional states. According to research from the University of Bristol's Animal Welfare and Behavior Group, dogs who engage in regular voluntary play exhibit higher levels of dopamine and serotonin, the brain's happiness chemicals. Play isn't just fun, it's a neurological expression of well-being. Watch your dog when they think you're not looking. Do they ever just pick up a toy and shake it around? Do they pounce on their own shadow or chase a leaf? Do they invite other dogs, or even you, to play without prompting? A dog who plays freely, who finds joy in movement and exploration, is a dog whose emotional needs are being met. They're not just surviving, they're living. Sign number 4. They sleep deeply and peacefully. A truly happy dog sleeps well, not just a lot, but deeply. You'll see them in full REM sleep, twitching paws, little woofs, maybe even running in their dreams. They sleep on their side or back, belly exposed, completely vulnerable. And when they wake up slowly, stretching, yawning, taking their time. Sleep quality is a direct reflection of stress levels. Dogs who are anxious, fearful, or unhappy sleep lightly. They wake up at every sound. They sleep in tight, curled positions, protecting their vital organs. They rarely reach deep REM sleep because their nervous system is on high alert. But a happy dog, they feel safe enough to let their guard down completely. A study from the National Sleep Foundation found that dogs, like humans, need deep REM sleep for emotional regulation and memory processing. Dogs who consistently reach REM sleep show better mood stability, lower anxiety, and stronger cognitive function. So if your dog is sprawled out, snoring, legs twitching in a dream chase, that's not laziness. That's peace. That's happiness. Sign number 5. They greet you calmly, not desperately. When you come home, does your dog greet you with a wagging tail and a happy face, but without frantic desperation? Do they seem genuinely pleased to see you, but not like you've just returned from war after being gone for 5 minutes? That's a sign of a happy, secure dog. A dog who greets you calmly is a dog who trusts you'll always come back. They don't panic when you leave. They don't fall apart in your absence. They know the routine. You go, you come back, life is good. Research from the Swedish University of Agricultural Sciences found that dogs with secure attachment styles display moderate, joyful greeting behaviors, while dogs with anxious attachment show excessive, frantic greetings that are actually rooted in stress, not happiness. A truly happy dog is excited to see you, yes, but their world doesn't collapse when you're gone. That balance, that's emotional health. That's a dog living a truly happy life. Sign number 6. They respond to training with enthusiasm. A happy dog enjoys learning. When you work on training, whether it's basic commands, tricks, or just mental enrichment games, they engage willingly. Their tail wags, their ears are forward, they look at you with bright, focused eyes. They're not obeying out of fear or obligation. They're participating because it's fun, because it strengthens your bond, because it makes them feel accomplished. Dogs are intelligent, social animals who thrive on mental stimulation and positive interaction. A 2018 study from the University of Veterinary Medicine Vienna found that dogs trained with positive reinforcement methods showed increased problem-solving abilities, higher motivation, and better emotional well-being than dogs trained with aversive methods. Training isn't just about obedience, it's about partnership, and a happy dog sees training as teamwork, not punishment. If your dog perks up when you grab the treat pouch, if they eagerly offer behaviors to see what earns a reward, if they seem proud when they get something right, you're looking at a dog who's not just happy, but mentally fulfilled. Sign number 7. They approach new things with curiosity, not fear. A truly happy dog is curious when they see something new, a strange object, an unfamiliar sound, a person they've never met. They approach it with interest rather than fear. They might be cautious, yes, but they're willing to investigate. They sniff, they look, they explore. This confidence is a hallmark of emotional security. Fear-based reactions to new stimuli are often signs of chronic stress or past trauma, but a dog who's lived a happy, stable life approaches the world with an open mind. Research from animal behaviorists at the University of Pennsylvania found that dogs raised in enriched, positive environments display significantly more exploratory behavior and resilience to novel stimuli than dogs from stressful backgrounds. Watch how your dog reacts to change. Do they investigate new toys? Do they greet friendly strangers with a wagging tail? Do they adapt to new routines without shutting down? That adaptability, that curiosity, that's happiness. That's a dog who feels safe enough to be brave. The truth about canine happiness. Happiness in dogs isn't loud. It's not constant tail wagging or endless energy. True happiness is quiet confidence. It's a dog who eats well, sleeps deeply, plays freely, and trusts completely. It's a dog who can be independent without being distant, who greets you with joy but not desperation, who faces the world with curiosity instead of fear. If you see these 7 signs in your dog, celebrate. You're not just a dog owner, you're creating a life worth living for another being. You're giving them safety, love, enrichment, and trust. And that's everything. If this video made you realize just how much your dog trusts you, watch the next video on your screen, because there's one thing dogs do that proves they see you as their safe place, and once you recognize it, you'll never take it for granted again.